When dinner time gets near,
You can make it, you can make it.
and your wife has made it clear,
You can make it, you can make it.
it's your turn to cook, my dear.
You can make it, you can make it.
You have no need to fear.
You can make it, you can make it.
Make the dinner feed your spouse, bring peace into your house. You can make it. If you're lucky, she will say,
We will make it, we will make it.
life will be okay. Life will be okay. You can make it.
Welcome to another You Can Make It video. Today we're going to make naan, which is an East Indian flatbread, because in another video you're going to see shortly, we're going to make butter chicken. The two just go together so well. But naan goes together with many other dishes. So to make naan, you don't need a lot of ingredients, and it's really easy. We'll start off with, you have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of oil, 1/3 cup of yogurt. Now this is regular yogurt, not flavored. It can't be vanilla or fruit or whatever. It's just regular yogurt. 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of water, and you need a little bit of butter for frying. That's all you need to make it. We'll start off by putting the 2 cups of flour in a bowl, the 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder. This is just putting all the dry ingredients in a bowl. 1 teaspoon and exactly 1/4. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt into the bowl. And now that you got all the dry ingredients in, you just want to start to mix them up with the fork and get them all blended together. And then you want to make a little well or hole in the center of it. Just like that. And then we're going to take our egg and just give it a little bit of a beat. It doesn't have to be totally mixed up. You just want to kind of get it mixed up a little bit. And you're going to take that and you're going to pour it into the well in the center. And along with that, you're going to put the yogurt. Just get it all scraped in there. And then you're going to put in the oil, and that was 1 teaspoon of oil. Don't worry about putting a little bit more in, it's just to give it a little bit of non-stick. So there's a teaspoon of oil and 2 tablespoons of water, which I'll just put in here. So we'll put in 2 tablespoons of water. 1 into the well. And then once it's into the well, you're just going to start slowly mixing the flour from the edges in. So just keep mixing till the flour comes in from the edges, just slowly bringing it in. And it'll start to turn into a ball of dough pretty quickly. See how it starts to get crumbly like that? That's it, turning into a dough. And then we're just going to take it off like that, and we're going to start kneading it. So when you're going to knead something, you start by sprinkling some flour onto the area you're going to work with, and then make sure you get some of the flour onto your hand so it doesn't stick. And then you just take the stuff you're going to knead and you get it out onto the flour surface. And then you just start bringing it together. You fold it over and you knead. And if it sticks a bit in your hand, don't worry about it. Just get some more of the flour stuff on there. And just keep going and bringing it together. You're going to do this for 5 minutes until it gets a little smooth and you've picked up all that loose flour. Okay, just keep with the kneading. Just keep pulling a piece over and pressing it down with the heel of your hand. You can see the flour starting to get picked up by the material. Okay, now this dough is feeling a little bit hard to me. So I'm going to just Put a little bit more water. If it's too sticky, add a bit more flour. But that was a little bit hard, so I just added about a tablespoon of water by sprinkling it on there, and I'm back to kneading it. Okay, you see that now we're getting to 5 minutes. That it looks smooth and it's nice and malleable. That's the way you want it to be. So we're just going to form it into a ball. And once it's in a ball, we're going to just set it down, and it's going to rest like that with a towel over it for an hour. Okay, the naan is sat for an hour, so we're just going to flour our table a little bit more here. Get it on your hands again. And you want to cut the naan into 6 pieces. There's 2, there's 4, and there's 6. And then just take one piece, roll it into a ball. Okay, we're still rolling?
Still rolling.
Okay, took a ball, rolled it into a little ball, and now you can roll these out by hand, but it's easier to get them thinner with the rolling pin. Roll it out to be quite thin. And then try and make it into a little bit of teardrop shape, but don't be a fanatic about it. There you go. There's 2. We'll just get this one a bit thinner, I think. Okay, the first thing we're going to do after my naan's been rolled out is I preheated my oven just to warming temperature, about 200 degrees. I got a fry pan heated up to medium high. You can just do this in a fry pan on the stove. Don't worry that you can't cook them all at once. You just gotta, that's the reason you warmed your oven up. You're gonna cook as many of them as you can in your fry pan, and then you're gonna throw them in the oven to keep warm while you're doing the rest. So with the fry pan up to temperature, you're just gonna take a knob of butter and just give it a little rub all over just like that. And then fit as many as you can in your fry pan. And we're going to let those cook. Mostly take 4 to 5 minutes just to get brown on one side, and then flip them. We're about 3 minutes, and you just want to check and make sure, yeah, just starting to get that golden brown just a minute longer. So you just want to cook it till it's just a little bit more brown than that. I checked again at about 4 minutes, and they look to me like they're ready to turn. You just want those brown spots all over it. Just like that. And now the other side, you just want to cook it. It'll take a little less time. You just want to cook it till it's the same kind of brown. Okay, we're just a couple of 3 minutes later. You see it's browned up, just those little brown spots on that side there. That's what you want. So throw your naan on a plate. And cover it with a bit of foil. Just got a bit of foil on your naan. And throw it into the warming oven. So we're going to do the second 3 of our naans. And remember, you got to get some butter in there or it will not brown up right. We've taken our 3 that were being kept warm in the oven out and put them on our display plate. And we'll just take the others out and put them on the plate attractively, and you have wonderful Indian flatbread naan.
When dinner time gets here, and your wife has made it clear, it's your turn to cook, my dear. You have no need to fear. Make the dinner feed your spouse, bring peace into your house. You can make it. If you're lucky, she will say, life will be okay. Life will be okay. You can make it.